partners. Welcome to Dry Rock Gulch, where it's always hope y'all are having a good day.
Uh-huh. Great. More dumb robots.
I'm the... Welcome back, partner. You ready for a rootin', tootin' good time?
Great. More dumb robots.
I'm the sheriff of...
Okay. Let me see if I can run some overrides and make you a little...
Employee manual login recognized. Currently running. Visitors are directed to our after completing signs of life in the mine system. Will... So, you're the new deputy. Well, I ain't impressed yet. Let's see how you handle an old-fashioned quick draw duel. The rules are simple.
Sure. I think a little administrative override is in order.
Employee manual login recognized. Rebooting.
Contestants for the Nuka-Cola drinking contest must turn in their indemnity waivers before they will be allowed to participate.
You need a bottle of Nuka-Cola, while the fruit-based flavor with the hospitality is a big... I got 3 orders of drinks I need.
Oh, no. We're not doing this. Let's see if I...
Employee manual login rebooting. Ready
Nuka World
to
is
take
pleased to announce that a small portion of your admission fee will be donated to support our men and women fighting overseas.
Oh. It's the new deputy. You got help me. My herd of idiot buttercups come down, and what do you? Employee manual login reboot.
Right? chained on the other side.
feeling thirsty? Did you have fun in Mad Mulligan's Mine? Tussle with any bad outlaws?
Look, Sheriff, I just cleared out that mine full of dangerous pests. Can you drop the act for 1 second?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just an old-fashioned cowboy trying to show folks a good time.
Uh-huh. This has been a real pleasure, Sheriff. But I think it's time you and your robot friends got sent to the scrap heap.
Processing emergency.
Nice. Nice.
All these suckers trying to make it on their own. Well, I'll be damned, you actually did it. Nuka World is ours. All of it.
You expected otherwise? Hey, show a little respect.
Sorry, boss. You've just gotta understand, we ain't ever been on ground this solid before. Now that we're here, let's keep this party going. I'm thinking it's time we set our sights on the Commonwealth.
How about you let me decide what we're doing next?
Of course, it's your call. I'm just trying to offer some advice here. Taking back Nuka World is a big friggin' deal, no question. But it can't be the end of things. Needs to be a beginning. These bunch of savages need a goal, something to focus on. If they ain't got it, they'll wind up turning on each other. In an operation this big, we're gonna need more of, well, everything. Nobody's gonna hand it to us. We need to take it. Commonwealth has a ton of shitty little settlements that could be put to better use. Don't you think?
Wow, nuts. I was just starting to get cozy in my little castle.
Now you're starting to sound like Coulter. You remember? The idiot whose body we recently dumped into the river? He was always content to just barely scrape by. Look where that got him. We don't gotta rush into this headlong. We take it slow. Be smart about it. If we're aiming to grab a piece of the Commonwealth, it's going to take the right contacts and a lot of muscle. Right? I say we go have ourselves a chat with Shank. He's the point man for everything entering and leaving Nuka World. He floated this idea before. Been itching to talk to you ever since you took over. So I bet he's got a good idea of where to start. He's in charge of the caravan, so odds are you can find him somewhere near the marketplace.
If you're vouching for this Shank guy, that sounds good enough to me.
Yeah, sure. How else do you think he ended up at the... Just head over and talk to the guy. And while you're doing that, I've already got the gangs working on getting Nuka World's power. It's about time we shed some real light around. Oh, and if you want my advice, or if you want me to tag along...
Sure.
Getting close to something good. I can feel it.
Sooner or later, Captain.
Sure, we carry guns, but knives are where it's at. It's not fun unless you're up close and personal.
Yeah, don't worry about me. I'll stay in line. Sure. Yeah, I'm here to trade, but I'm not letting my guard down for a second.
Word is, super mutants just hit the place. They're still trying to rebuild. Should be easy pickings.
If there's anything left. How good is this source of yours?
It's good, Shank. I don't bring you bullshit.
And I'd like to keep it that way. Here, earn this. Anything else you find out?
Shank, you'll be the first to know.
Well, look who it is. Liking what you've done with the place, boss. Gang certainly seem pleased with their new little kingdoms. Haven't seen people this revved up since last time someone spiked the water fountains. Never formally introduced myself. Name's Shank. And if you're standing here, well, I suppose Gage figured you might be the one to finally get things back on track. How long it'd take him to convince you it was time to move on the Commonwealth?
Let's get one thing straight here. It may have been his suggestion, but it'll be my decision.
I can see that. Well, regardless of the source, idea's a good one. Giving the gang spots to call their own around the park, it bought you some goodwill. But providing them with their own domains, carved from the settlements of the Commonwealth, well, I can't think of a better way to solidify your place around here. Plus, make us all a pretty penny along the way. If that interests you, well, all you've got to do is say the word, and we can let the fun begin.
Okay, let's get started.
Music to my ears. So getting us set up in the Commonwealth's gonna require 3 things: territory, provisions, and loyalty. First things first, territory. We're gonna need to claim a settlement for our gang to work from, an outpost. And there are 2 ways to claim new territory. You can head in yourself and convince the locals to leave, or I can get a crew together and you all can put them in the dirt. How you do it is up to you. So, first big decision. You want to talk them off their land, or you want to wipe them out?
Let me talk to them. I'll convince them to leave.
Works for me. Once you've planted your flag in the place, I'll send a crew in to set up shop. Now, next up, you'll have to pick who you want to hold your outpost once it's established. Of course, every outpost you claim for a gang is going to be something the other gangs don't have. And none of them like the thought of their rivals getting a leg up on them. Worth thinking over as you dole out more territory. So, which gang should I have join you once you've staked your claim?
The Disciples.
Yeah? Better bring a tarp. That just leaves the target. Now for a new outpost, you'll usually want to target a spot with plenty of populated settlements nearby that might be able to feed our people later on. Taffington Boathouse, Croup Manor, Greentop Nursery, the Slog all had a good number of farms within striking distance last I checked. Though I'll need to go through my notes again, make sure they're all still good to target. We're not always going to be able to run every job against every settlement. So, you ready to pick the spot for Nuka World's first new homestead?
I'm ready.
Good. So, what's the target? Yup, that place'll do. So, to get these folks to scram, you got 2 main options. Buy them out, or scare them off. Either way, the more afraid they are, the simpler or cheaper getting them gone will be. Lizzie Wyeth over with the operators should have some toys that'll make running them off easier. And it's worth keeping in mind, the more populated or fortified a place is, the more prep you're gonna want to do before trying to run them off. Happy hunting, boss.
Going down. Transit Center. Going up. Nuka Express.
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténgase alejado de las puertas. We are now arriving at the station. Please be sure to collect any children and personal belongings before exiting the Nuka Express.
Sweet.
you ain't one of them synths here to spy
Hey,
on.
you.
Yes? What do you want?
There's a gang of raiders coming for this place. Mine. But if you leave right now, I promise you, we won't have any problems.
You want this place? Listen, not trying to piss you off here, but I'm not sure that's gonna work. This is home.
I'm gonna make this easy for you. Take these caps and go.
Caps? For this? Yeah, fine. I guess it's all yours.
Hey.
Not gonna bother you, all right?
The disciples are finally where we belong. Unimpressive, but I guess it'll do. Sooner we get some supplies coming in, the better. You can run along now. Go tell them how it went.
I just want to trade a few things.
Fine.
Stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténgase alejado. Hello, and on behalf of the Nuka-Cola Corporation, we'd like to welcome each and every one of you aboard the Nuka Express monorail. For your own safety, please remain seated or utilize the provided handrails while the train is in motion. If you'll direct your attention to the right side of the monorail, you can observe Nuka World's famous Fizz-Top Mountain. Standing at over 100 meters tall, Fizz-Top Mountain is the largest man-made structure in Nuka World and features the 5-star Fizz-Top Grill. Coming up in the heart of Nuka World, Nuka Town, USA. Featuring the Cola Cars Arena, the Brad Burton Amphitheater, and the Parlor Dinner Theater. And kids, don't forget to tell your parents to bring you to the Nuka Cave, where you can play games and earn tickets to win fabulous prizes. From Nuka Town, USA, you can access any one of our 5 individually themed parks. Experience the future at the Galactic Zone, or relive the Wild West at Dry Rock Gulch. Take a tour through the Nuka-Cola bottling plant, or visit Kitty Kingdom and meet the whole Nuka family. And finally, for the nature lover in you, travel to Safari Adventure and delight in over 100 different animal species from around the world.
Take a good look around. You'll see we belong at the top of the food chain.
Well, well. Rumor going around is that some big bad raider boss strolled into the Commonwealth and talked a group of settlers right off their land. Not too shabby. I'll make sure your cut of any caps the outpost pulls in are waiting in your quarters. So, now that we got part 1 on the books, we can move on to part 2, provisions. If you want to hang on to this newfound territory, you're going to need to convince a nearby settlement to start handing over shipments of supplies. I'll make sure those shipments get distributed direct to the outpost. Any caps they provide will be waiting in your trunk up in Fizztop. And the more a settlement produces for itself, the more of each we can get them to cough up. Now, like before, the method's up to you. You can try talking to them yourself, convince them to hand over the goods, or you and a crew can introduce some bullets to some kneecaps.
Let me talk to them. I'll get them to hand over what we need.
Sure. So, which crew you want keeping an eye on the place once you get them to bend the knee?
The operators.
I'll send word along. Then all that's left is the target. Only wrinkle is that it's got to be near our crew's new outpost. No settlement's just gonna hand over goods if there's no one close by to follow up on threats. And if you ever want to see for yourself which settlements are within range of our outpost, you can check the map in your Pip-Boy. The Slog might be a good choice to hit, though I'd have to confirm that's still the case. So, where do you want to hit? Huh. Was that? Alright, that one'll work. So, to get these settlers to cough up provisions, they need to know that we aren't a crew to be trifled with. You can try convincing them. Plus, building a Nuka World radio transmitter at an outpost within range of the target, your Pip-Boy map should show you. And if none of that works,
Sure.
But
Stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténgase alejado de las puertas. We are now arriving at the station. Please collect any children and personal belongings before exiting the Nuka Express. Yes, if you're missing an item, stop by our Lost and Found at the main gate. Your item will be returned to you.
I'm not sure what's worked. Wearing a tie or wearing a teddy bear?
This won't work without power.
Playing games with me, huh? Scared, huh? You should be. I've done this hundreds of times. You think you'll be any different? Ah!
Hey.
Christ. Who gives raiders a damn radio station? What can I do for you?
I'm here to make you an offer. This place will supply me and my friends in Nuka World caps, food, whatever you got. In exchange, we won't bother you.
Oh, I don't know. A lot of hard work goes into this place. Can't just give it to you.
How about you and I make a deal? You get this place supplying my people, I'll make it worth your while.
You'll pay me? Yeah, I guess I can do that. Everybody, I got some news. Don't think you're gonna like it.
Huh?
You have some sort of medical problem here, or are you just...
Patch me up, Doc.
You have any...
No bullet wounds.
Glad to hear it.
Not feeling any radiation sickness.
Good. Keep it...
No crazy partying or anything like that.
Glad to hear it.
Never mind. We're done.
On your way, then.
Doc.
Doc Weathers is guaranteed to patch up any bruises, holes...
Mm-hmm. I need some supplies.
I got loads of...
Mm-hmm.
They're threatening to tear the place apart if we don't get the hell out of there. It's cute, but irritating.
Then I guess we'll just have to let them know who they're dealing with. You did good. Now get going. The adults are gonna discuss this. Figure this would happen sooner or later. Our outposts caught the attention of some of our new neighbors in the Commonwealth. An outside crew of raiders think we're honing in on their territory. Sounds like they're planning to tear the place up, and our people with it. Suppose this provides us a good opportunity to make an example. You thinking what I'm thinking?
Were you thinking about throwing an ice cream social, too?
Wasn't my first idea. No. Look, boss. Raiders of the Commonwealth, all those mutts understand is force. And I'm thinking it's time you and them came to just such an understanding. But you should probably get going. You wouldn't want to keep our new friends waiting. Wouldn't be neighborly.
Mm-hmm. Hey there.
Well, look who finally made it. We spotted a pretty shady group nearby. Could get company any minute, so watch your back.
Who's in charge around here? I'll tear them. I want the head of whoever's running this shit. You, the Nuka World waste pile that thought you could move your gang into Sinner's territory and live? You give me one good reason I shouldn't slice you open and eat your heart right here.
You listen closely. This land is ours. So turn around and crawl back under whatever rock you came from. Right now.
Whoa, easy. Take it easy, all right? Sure, just, keep it. Place was a shithole anyway.
Heard some rumbles, this one didn't get you either. Figure I shouldn't be surprised.
Oh no, Shank. I died. I'm a ghost.
Well, your secret's safe with me, regardless. So I suppose your recent success brings us to the next step. Loyalty. Without loyalty, everything that's yours ain't. And to keep a crew loyal, you need to keep them happy. Now, keeping raiders happy isn't real hard. Just have to make sure they've got their basic necessities, just like any other settlement. That they've got some things to keep them entertained, and that their food's taken care of, which, with raiders, well, isn't like dealing with other settlements. Now, if you want me to go into detail on any of that, you just say.
I want to know more about managing the outposts. Basic necessities.
Day-to-day needs, they're pretty straightforward. Just need to make sure you've set up solid defenses, plenty of beds under cover, and enough clean water to go around. Not much more to it than that. Was there anything else?
Tell me more about providing food for the outpost.
So, managing your outpost's food can get a little tricky. No one ever joined a crew to dig in the dirt, so you'll want to make sure you've convinced enough settlements to supply your gang. People at the outpost can farm in a pinch, but they sure as hell won't be happy about it. Now, if you're ever wondering if your outpost has enough food, you should take a look in your Pip-Boy. It ought to have a page that'll show you everything your outpost currently needs, food included. If they're low on grub, it's probably time to get a new settlement supplying you. Or you could always drop some food direct in their workshop if it comes to it. Now, was there something else?
What can you tell me about entertainment for the outpost?
Well, it's a damn handy way to keep folks distracted if you're lacking in certain stations or getting one of your crew working on a booze still will certainly help lift your outpost's spirits. And if the place has got a Nuka World transmitter powered up, you can construct amplifiers to help as well. Anything else I can answer for you?
I think I've got everything I need to know.
Sure. If you've ever got more questions, you come find me. Or you can always consult that Pip-Boy on your own. No better tool to tell you what your outpost may be headed for. Now, depending on the state of the place when you hit it, this first outpost might already have some of the bare bones set up. All you've got to do is build up what's missing. If you want to run some jobs to convince more settlements to start sending supplies, well, you know how this works. You just come talk to me. And I was thinking, with the outpost coming as far as it has, might be time I set up shop there. Save you a trip anytime you want to run a job. You just let me know if that's something that'd interest you. Be good to make some trouble in the Commonwealth again. So, there anything I...
Answer some questions for me.
Shoot.
Is there anything our outpost needs at the moment?
Improved defenses is the word going around at the moment. Couple more turrets or guard posts ought to do it. So, was there something else?
What do I need to take into account when intimidating settlements?
Well, the bigger and more fortified your target is, the more work you're gonna have to do to get them to crack. But using tools from the operators, building a Nuka World transmitter within range of the settlement you're trying to target, they'll make it easier. Plus, the more outposts you've got nearby your target, the more interested they'll be in what you've got to say. You had any other questions?
Remind me, what's the best way to keep...
Well, you want to make sure they've got all the necessities. defenses, beds, water, and food. Ideally, coming in beyond that, you could build them some entertainment. A booze den, pick-me-up station, an amplifier if you've got a Nuka World transmitter set up. And if you're wondering what they're lacking, best thing to... It's got a page with all the information you could need on what your outpost might want. I'm also willing to share whatever I hear. And lastly, they'll make them farm. Lose a lot of goodwill from your gangs by making them pick fruit. Was there anything else?
Is there anything our outpost needs at the moment?
Yeah. Getting word they could use some more food coming in. If you want to run a job to convince a new settlement to cough up supplies, let me know. You had any other questions?
That was it.
Got it. Something else I could do for you?
Nothing for now.
All right.
Mason earned his place at the top. Don't forget that.
Shank.
Hey, boss. Need something?
Looking to run a job.
Works for me.
I want to convince a new settlement.
Works for me.
Sure.
So which gang do you want keeping?
The pack.
I'll send word along. Or Hal or something. So, where do you want to hit? Need you to give me something, boss. Want to pick some other target? Or another job?
I want to change the...
Fine by me.
It's time we took over.
Let's just get...
I'm looking to...
Put the fear in that. So which gang do you want keeping folks...
The pack.
You got it. So... You gotta give me... Want to pick some other target? Or...
Let's do this later.
Your call. Seems congrats are due on the outpost. Sounds like it's everything a group of murderous sociopaths could ask for. So, you ready for the final piece of the puzzle?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Good to hear. Because what you've made is a foothold. To solidify our place, our outfit's gonna need some real numbers. 2 more outposts carved from the Commonwealth ought to do the trick. Get all that together, and, well, we'll have a real base of power on our hands. With that kind of clout, we'll be able to start setting up dealers at our outposts. Get to selling stuff like real damn towns. We keep expanding from there, we'll even be able to set up spots where the locals can come drop off tribute. But I'm getting ahead of myself. For now, you'll want to start by claiming another 2 outposts. You just let me know whenever you want to get rolling on those jobs. So, boss, what's the plan?
Was hoping you could arrange a job for me.
Yeah. What kind of job we talking here?
Hey, Shank.
Hey there, boss. You looking for me to set up a couple jobs so we can start claiming those 2 outposts? Or did you need something else?
I'm interested in running a job.
You got it.
A new outpost. I want to get one set up.
Sure thing, boss. You gonna talk to them yourself? Or should I get a crew to help you put them in the dirt?
I'll run them off their land myself.
Sounds like a plan. And which crew should I have join you once you've staked your
The pack.
Mm-hmm. So, where you want to do this? Alright, that one will...
Hey.
Yeah? Can I help you?
There's a gang of raiders coming for this place. Mine. But if you leave right now, I promise you won't have any problems.
You want this place? Listen, I'm not trying to piss you off here, but I'm not sure that's gonna work. This is home.
You stay here another minute and trust me, you're gonna regret it.
Christ, no need to do anything rash, all right? Land's yours. I'm going. This time.
Hey, boss. Just one more outpost to claim. You want me to set up that job? You
Boss,
just
someone's
say.
coming through the gauntlet.
So,
go see Fritch. He'll
what do
tell
you
you
need?
what to do.
I'm interested in running a job.
Yeah. What kind of job we talking here?
I want to claim another outpost for our gangs.
And did you want to talk the settlers off their land yourself? Or should I rally some bodies to help you put them on ice?
Start organizing a crew. We're gonna bury those settlers.
Will do. And which gang you want to join you on the job?
The Disciples.
Done. So, what's the target? Let me... Yeah, that one will do. So, these sorts of jobs are pretty straightforward. Move in, kill everything in sight. Crew will be waiting for you when you get there. Help you deal with whatever you may run into. Now, you're not going to be able to take a direct route to the place. Fast way to get yourself killed. So you'll have to meet our folks outside town. Now, if you're looking for something to give you an extra edge, might be worth checking in with some of the gang bosses. Probably got some trick or two up their sleeves. The crew that's joining you is just gonna have standard kits though. If you want to arm them up differently, I'd take along some extra gear. Knock 'em dead, boss.
I'm not much for conversation. Sierra.
Hello again. Yes, I'm still here and still searching.
Sure, whatever.
Will do.
I heard you were looking for me?
You heard the alarm, right? That means someone's in the gauntlet. Looks like a real tough one, too. What happens next is up to you. You can take him on yourself in the arena, or I can make sure our little rat never gets out of the maze.
Time to put on a show.
Hell yeah! No better way to earn a raider's respect than kicking some ass in front of a crowd. Just head for the arena whenever you're ready, boss. You're the new overboss, right? You sure made an example out of Coulter.
Yeah, who knew? Water and electricity wouldn't mix.
Well, judging from the thirst sapper you picked up, apparently you're not the only one. Gage was the one that clued you in. Yeah, I know all about it. Don't worry, your secret's safe with me. I think Coulter got exactly what he deserved.
Good. Then you and I won't have a problem.
As long as you run these gangs the way they were meant to be run, we'll never have a problem. With Coulter running the show, business was starting to dry up. Now that you're here, I'm betting everyone stands to make a lot more money. Speaking of which, I'm hoping you're here to spend a little bit of your own at the Nuka-Cade.
Maybe I'll just kill you and take whatever the hell I want.
True, but that would be the stupidest decision you could ever make. Yeah, all of the amusements and games around you are working thanks to yours truly. I'm the only one that can take them apart and put them back together again. If I go, then it's only a matter of time before they fall apart. And all the cute little prizes you can win? Yeah, you can thank me for those too.
Careful. You keep patting yourself on the back like that and your arm's gonna break.
Give me a break. It's all I've got. Look, let me just explain how all this works. After that, if you're interested in playing, great. If not, then no. Every game in the Nuka-Cade still takes the original pre-war tokens. Just slot one into the machine and you're off. If your score is high enough, the machine will kick out a bunch of tickets which you can redeem at a prize terminal for all sorts of goodies.
Damn it! I already spent all my tokens on some magic beans.
Very funny. Look, normally I tell people the only way to get tokens is buying them from me. But seeing as you're the new overboss, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to tell you a few other ways of getting them. You can also get tokens from the pre-war token machines in the Nuka-Cade. but they only take pre-war money. And if you look around the parks hard enough, I'm betting you'll find a few here and there. I'll tell you what, just to officially welcome you to Nuka World, here's a token to get you started.
You can do better. How about 2?
Yeah, sure. I suppose it couldn't hurt. May as well start off with you on the right foot. Well, I guess that's it. If you need anything... Oh, don't forget to take this with you, boss. That way you can't...
Damn Nuka-Cola song stuck in my head again.
You want something from the operators? You need to start handing over some...
There's some bad jobs here, but cleaning up the pack hideout is the worst.
Huh?
Yes?
Another kill.
Cleaned house, boss. Time we put our mark on this joint. What the hell?
was getting bored.
Shank.
God damn it. Bad news, boss. The operators have turned on us. Seems they didn't like how you were doling out territory. Mags, William, and their whole damn crew went and stormed Nuka World's power plant. The other bosses, well, they're waiting on you before they move in. You better get up there and put an end to those turncoats before they do something stupid. Well, something else stupid.
If you ain't too busy, throw some bullets that way.
This'll be over real soon.
Looks like Mags and William are dug in pretty well up there. We gonna go up there and pull their asses out?
Or even better, kill them where they stand. Either way, looks like we're about to find out. The boss is here.
While you were off doing your thing, Mags and William got all the operators together and took over the power plant. If those idiots think they're gonna get away with this, they're dead wrong. I'll skin them alive.
I can't leave this place for 5 minutes without everything going to hell.
Hey now, if you're looking to blame someone, they're up there in that goddamn power plant taking pot shots at us as we speak. Word came back from the Commonwealth that you're favoring the Pack and the Disciples. Well, surprise, surprise. Mags and William didn't take the news so well. They took their gang and muscled into the power plant. Now they got the entire place locked down. You better not let them get away with this, boss. We want payback, and we want it now.
And we're not talking about some slap on the wrist here. Mags and William need to pay for what they've done. They were dead the moment they decided to take out some of my crew.
Look, boss, this is your play. You've had our back, so we'll watch yours. But you have to swear to us that Mags and William will pay.
I didn't build all this up just to watch them tear it down.
Then let's tear them apart instead.
The Disciples will make sure no one escapes. I'm going to enjoy this.
This won't take long. Stay gone. Come on out. This won't take long. Who's there?
Got it. Hey.
I'm gonna hunt those operators down one by one.
Gage?
Nuka world. All lit up. It's goddamn beautiful.
Come on, Gage. Don't start getting all misty on me.
Hey now, no need to get personal. Now that Mags and William are gone, and the operators ain't much of a threat anymore, there's not much left to stop us. We've made one hell of a mark on the Commonwealth. There ain't a soul from here to Diamond City that hasn't heard of us. And despite what happened at the power plant, the rest of our gangs are stronger than ever. I took a big chance helping you take down Coulter. Glad that paid off. You know the real difference between him and you? The reason that the rest of us are behind you? You were willing to bleed for us. You put your neck on the line to get us ahead in this shitty world. And believe it or not, that means something to us.
If you're trying to coax me into giving you a bigger cut of the loot, you don't know me very well.
No con here, boss. Just stating the facts, plain and simple. So I guess the next move is yours to make. With the power to the park back online, you might want to cover old ground and see if you can get into some of the places that were cut off. Or maybe hit up Shank and take out a few more Commonwealth settlements, if you've left any standing. Oh, and of course, you could always lend Nisha or Mason a hand. I'm sure they have plenty of jobs to run.
What about all those caps you promised?
If you think I'm holding back, you can turn out my pockets. Just check out that strong box in the Fizz Top Grill. You keep producing at our settlements and the gangs will keep adding to you.
Oh, that's all, huh? While I'm at it, you got any laundry that needs to be done?
Like I ever bothered changing clothes.
What about the rest of the operators?
If they're alive, they're gonna be pissed off that you took down Mags and William. They'll be gunning for you.
Sounds like we still have plenty of trouble to get into. I guess we better get started.
Then I guess that does it, boss. You point the way and the gangs will follow. There's plenty of caps out there just waiting to be taken. And as long as you keep bringing them in, we'll have your back.
Damn, they hit this thing pretty well.
Guess you heard the alarm, huh? Well, you know the deal. You want to take down another worthless wastelander?
Time to put on a show.
Hell yeah! No better way to earn a raider's respect than kicking some ass in front of a crowd. Just head for the arena whenever you're ready, boss.
Thought we'd have to put you in your place, but you earned it.
Going down. Transit center. Going up. Nuka Express.
Nuka World is proud to be hosting our Quantum Celebration. Stop by Cappy's Cafe.
Hi.
Excuse me, gentle ma'am. Are you happy? Truly happy?
Why do you call yourself cleansed?
I have been cleansed of neurodynes. I no longer need my birth name. I renamed myself Cleansed. But you haven't answered my question. Are you truly happy?
What the heck are neurotynes?
They are kind of like ghosts that get into your brain. They can cloud your thinking and hold you back from your full potential. So, are you truly happy?
Of course not. Irradiated monsters are constantly trying to kill me.
I may be able to help you. I can show you the path to true happiness. The path to enlightenment through hubology. It can relieve you of your burdens, help you find